What's up guys, we're here today. We'll be doing part 5 of Spider-Man PS5 Remastered. We'll be using the Scarlet Spider suit today, which of course in the comics, Spider-Man gets cloned and then it's like, then one of the Spider-Man dies and then they're like, oh, which Spider-Man died? And then it's revealed that, and then Scarlet Spider gets brought into it and it's revealed that he's the Peter Parker that we started with, but it's like, oh wait, no it isn't, that's the actual clone. The clone did die. So yeah, so basically Scarlet Spider was a clone brought back from the dead who was first said to be the actual Peter Parker we started off with. It was confusing. Anyway, we're going to be going to go and do the chase for Shocker today. And then I think after that we go and do the Martin. Then after that I think we go and do the Martin Lee thing, where we go meet up with Martin Lee, talk about the mask and stuff. And then next episode, I think, and then we'll just do a bunch of random stuff around the city. And then next episode we're gonna be doing the, I'm guessing it'll be the fight in the bank with Shocker.
Walking piles of sand. Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point. They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he had...
Alright, well, all I know now is that he mentioned,
Wow.
Nazis made of bees. I think that's Swarm. But Swarm's a Nazi. Alright, I never knew that. And then he said about Pals of Sam, which is Sandman. And he said electricity, so I'm guessing that's Electro. Which, like, that makes no sense, because Electro you fight in the game, you don't fight Sandman or anything in the game. Or Swarm. I don't know. Right, well, there's a secret photo up here, so I'm going to take it.
Great! Forgot how much I love photography.
And here we go, we're going to go meet up with Herman. And can I just say, this is a great suit.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
I generally think they do such a great job with the outfits in this game. Like, just Shocker. Like, Shocker's always been one of my favourite Spider-Man villains. I just think he's got like really cool powers and stuff like that. But, you know, he's just... But he looks so cool as well.
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking.
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Alright.
Come on, Herman.
So we got
Talk to me so we can make it interesting.
cool.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
You know, I just realised they had to animate this. They had to reanimate this scene probably a billion times. Because what if you take him down before that?
Honestly, Herman,
Then you're in a whole new location.
you know the police are watching your every move.
Oh, and there's 2 secret ops there, but I can't. We're in the middle of a mission. Mission comes
Must
first.
be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for
And yeah, again, them
yourself.
secret photo ops are not part of 100% completion.
For someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice. Move!
Alright, well now he's shooting laser beam guys. That's perfect. I think that's the end as well.
You know what, Herman? You have like 0 personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details?
That's what I'm saying. Looks great.
Maybe later.
You got the classic yellow and black, and also on like the, yeah, you see, you still got like the yellow and black kind of shape thing. You know, like the yellow shifts to the black
He's not
lines.
very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
True.
You love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Man, I honestly, when people say Yuri Lowenthal is one of the best Spider-Man voice actors of all time, I could honestly believe it.
Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Right. So of course this is what happens when you gotta do something in the day and then it's like you're at night. You basically just eat something.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Actually, I think we can take this way up. Okay, so we ask about the mask thing, and then we're gonna do some stuff.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's
If you don't know, basically, also they changed Peter Parker's design in the in Spider-Man 2.
She wanted an expert opinion.
They changed
on
all
it,
the designs.
and I
Harry looks
agree, and
different.
this might be the
MJ
first
looks
time
really
I've actually
different.
got to
Miles
use
has
it.
like a new haircut.
See what you
And
got.
Peter's changed a bit for the better, but still his PS4 design is the best one.
Where'd she find it?
Martin Lee's actually
Yeah,
returning.
sure.
That's really cool. I'm so excited to see Martin Lee again.
Antique Chinese opera.
And I actually think he's going to become a good guy. I honestly feel like he's going to be a good guy. I don't know.
Demon.
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
True. Alright.
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Alright. So we've done this quite quickly, I'd say.
Peter,
Yeah, we're 8 minutes into this episode. So we could go and do the other Shocker bit. But then yet again, I've got 2 good ideas for titles and I kind of don't want to let them go. So I'm just going to do some stuff around the city. Whatever's next.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Alright, so we've got this to do. That's perfect. Oh. Yeah, we kind of want to skip this because that's boring. There's actually a backpack over here, so we'll go do that real quick. This is the Oscorp Visitor
Pass. I
Pass.
interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
Yeah, well, you considering the fact that you've already say that you don't get paid, and you don't get paid basically 'cause you're always in debt. Like, Peter, like the thing, like that right there tells you everything about Peter. instead of looking at
Oh, it's
himself.
just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was young.
Right.
Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual.
Yeah. So basically,
You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
oh look at that, guys. Sanctum Sanctorum.
Hello?
Peter,
Right.
Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally
Yeah. So
forgot.
basically,
I didn't
like I was
forget,
saying,
I just, I'll be there soon.
yeah.
Tardiness
So
is starting to become
he
a
could have.
pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than
Oh yeah, the whole. Yeah. So basically,
How did I lose track of time?
Peter could have worked for Osborne and made really good money and not be in debt. Like, he could be living the life right now. But instead, he's put up. He knows that Dr. Octavius has better intentions, you know. He actually wants to make a difference instead of just doing stuff for money. So he would rather not get paid well, but help other people, than get paid really well and basically just become greedy. And that right there, everything. Generally, just everything about Peter Parker right there. Right, so we got a bit of the lab, and then after this, I think if we're allowed, we're gonna do some puzzles, which are in here, because I think there'll be some available. And then next time we'll next time we'll probably end up like
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think
doing
of
the
what you want
second
it to
shocker
do, and
fight.
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
stop that right now.
You know, I know this is meant to be like a whole Norman Osborn is like
Peter Parker.
like Norman Osborn's doing this on
How the hell
purpose
are you?
because he wants to shut Otto down because he's still like very salty at him.
Please, how long have
But
we
considering
known
the
each
fact
other?
that
It's Mr. May.
this lab makes Doc Ock,
Norman.
like
Norman.
it quite
Norman, what do you
literally,
think you're
they
doing?
make the arms here.
The grant
you know,
agreement you signed has strict safety provisions.
This is the thing
This
that
isn't
Otto
my
puts.
first violation.
They make the thing that Otto kind of puts
Those
on his
were
neck,
excused
which ends up messing
by
up his
me.
mind. And the fact that there's probably been more fires here
But I've had a breakthrough.
than
Thank you.
many-
for your
many
great
places are
service
set on
to
fire.
our country. These
I-
folks
I
will
think-
escort
I
you
think it
to
being
Oscorp
shut down,
Robotics, where you'll receive the latest
it
in
was
prosthetics.
just about
No
like
charge.
This
I-
isn't about safety and
I generally
fractions, is
think
it?
they had a
Trying
right.
to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp,
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
you haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Which of course, which was in the story trailer for Spider-Man 2. Harry's like, oh, I want to save the
Easy,
world
easy,
and stuff like that.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city,
You know.
I can no longer pay you.
It could be smart, you know. Peter and Harry
That is
find out
good.
about the symbiote and they think he can like cure cancer or something. 'Cause, you know, they
I were
probably, they
you,
want to try and cure all diseases. They want to make the perfect
for
world,
your
really.
job.
So they'll probably do that, and then it'll end up getting stuck to both of them because basically Harry is going to become Venom. So I think it'd be cool if like they think the symbiote could be like helpful to the world, then it just isn't.
Call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad.
So then yeah, again it's like, oh, Peter Parker, he created the main villain, you know. So I could generally see them going in that direction.
Hey, one of those stations is nearby.
I just hope they don't lose track of the whole human lives and they just be like, you know, like they'll get moments where, like, Miles Morales' story sucks. I don't care what anyone says, it's not good. And they focus way too much on, like, Spider-Man than Miles Morales. Like, it's usually Miles and Finn. You don't really get other kind of, like, connections.
My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one.
And then, also, I think...
As long as they're here, it's like a part
something...
of my mom is too.
Something I really don't like about these are he talks about how they're going to be shut down if they're not used. But half of these research stations are basically just saying, yep, these are all the, this is the pollution, and he's, like, Harry actively tries to sabotage his dad's company. Like, these...
I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
Like, yeah, again, it might show they're polluting. So why haven't they just shut them down already? And why did they even like? And then after this, it's like it's revealed that they are like, it's revealed that Oscorp aren't shutting them down and they're actually going to fund them. But why? If it's going to show everyone that you guys are polluting, why would you do that? That's like sabotaging your own company.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha.
You know what this reminds me of? Well, I just realized this is probably like a reference to Spider-Man. You know the Spider-Man game on the PlayStation. Was it Spider-Man 1? No, I think it was literally called Spider-Man on the PS1, and it was the game where you couldn't because they didn't want to render in too much. Well, they literally just said that there was like gas on the floor so you couldn't go there. That might be a reference to that. I never played it, but because never had a PS1. Never even had a PlayStation until the PS5. I was always an Xbox person. Which because of the fact Xbox, I think, are in the middle of buying Microsoft. No, I think, what? You know what? Believe me, I don't know what on earth I just said. Because of the fact that they, Microsoft are in the middle of buying Activision. I don't know if they already have, or they're in the middle of it.
Great light on that one.
Xbox have already said, like, the people who run Microsoft's club, they've already said they want to bring back Skylanders and Guitar Hero, and that, they'll be able to get the stuff to be able to bring them back.
The Department of Environmental
So it's gonna kind of suck if they're Xbox exclusive, because then I can't play Skylanders, which would really suck.
Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Then what would I rather have? Marvel games or Skylanders? That's like pretty tough choice.
Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Alright, see you later. It's going to be 2 out of 3 of the district towers. And we're going to get some of these done. And then I think that might be it. Well, I think we're about 20 minutes in now, so we have about 5 minutes left or something. Just do some activities.
And the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
True, yeah, because like if that shatters, that could have definitely destroyed his eye. I want to find out how it didn't destroy his eye. That's a more interesting story. Right, well there's a crime here, so we're gonna go stop this.
The vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. Demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad.
Really?
Another source. Your work's too important.
Like, she's meant to be smart, right? But like,
talk to you soon.
In every piece of media I've seen, Osborn does not give one what Harry says. He loves his son, but generally does not care what he says, and just does the opposite.
Local units, need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Alright, we'll get to that when we've done this tower, which is going to be like this. And yeah, done. We have a Hell's Kitchen coverage completed. And yeah, we're gonna go and do this. Okay, and that was awesome. And we can take you down, and uppercut him to finish him off.
Crime would decline post Fisk. Might have been too optimistic.
Your stay to my best. Thank you.
Probably.
Right, so let's see, what do we... We have a tiny bit left, so we'll just we'll go and do some of these stuff. So first of all, we got a
Great. Forgot how much I love photography. Too slow.
Oh, I didn't even know that was happening.
Love it.
Okay. Alright, let's do some more of these.
Attention units.
Love that
Just
shot.
received a report of a break-in. Any officers near Hell's Stack, please copy.
Alright, so we're gonna do this crime, and then we'll go do that bag. Get the backpack, and then that's it.
Ever hear a knocking? Wild guess. Those guys breaking in don't live there. Great news. You'll see all your friends again in jail.
Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna go and get this bag, and then we'll end the episode. Okay.
This vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
And there you are, guys. I think that's a great place to end the episode off, because of course the lizard is in Spider-Man 2. So we'll probably hear more about this lizard blood, which didn't work. And remember, he does say that. I don't know if you can replay.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors.
Too bad it didn't last. Which means they teased that Dr. Connors is still the lizard. and short, and he is going to be the lizard. Also, I think this might be the building. It might be over there. I don't know, but one of these buildings are probably the ones that, you know, Spider-Man fights, like, where the lizard is. And anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.